Chicago's in trouble because your mayor sucks and your governor sucks.
Y'all remember when Mayor Brandon Johnson and Governor Pritzker was doing all that talking? You're going to have to come through me, and Mayor Brandon Johnson, I'm going to protect. Homan showed up here up in Chicago, and where was Mayor Johnson at? Where was Pritzker at? Scared. And he called them out.
If your Chicago mayor doesn't want to help, he can step aside. But if he impedes us, if he knowingly harbors and conceals an illegal alien, I will prosecute him.
Let's go. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. Hitting this like button right inside my content can consistently be recommended to you. Helps push my content out in the YouTube, shadow banning, algorithm world. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, be sure that that bell notification is clicked. That way when I post a video, you will be notified, folks. I think we're about 900 away from being at 450K, which we trying to hit that by the time, you know, New Year's get around here. So make sure you guys get the word out about my channel. Share with somebody that's in your contact list in your phone. I would greatly appreciate that if you would, please. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Homan, guys, if I had known, and I know I had some other stuff that I had to do, I would have been up there in Chicago, not even far from where I am. I mean, hop, skip, and a jump. I would have shook that man's hand and been like, look, this is who I am, da-da-da-da-da. What job openings do you have available? What help? How can I assist with this? I will literally, they offer me a good thing. I will literally get away from all. I know, y'all, you went to school all them years and da-da-da. You're going to give, yeah, I will give up medicine to go and do this right here. That's how much I care about the country and my people of Chicago. Family, all Chicagoans in this. And then we'll try to go beyond that and start working on you thugs. Yeah, y'all too. Y'all all included in this. Y'all all are the reason why a lot of stuff is being wreaked up there. Anyway, how is it this that J.B. Pritzker, Brandon Johnson does all that talking, he shows up. Somebody show up on your territory, on your hood, on your turf, and you tuck and tail. Like, I would have loved to have seen Pritzker or Brandon Johnson there. But anyway, nevertheless, check out this warm welcome he got when he came. That's Homan, that is.
It was a raucous welcome from a loyal Republican crowd in one of Chicago's most conservative wards. Here, the man charged with executing President-elect Trump's promise to crack down on illegal immigration repeated his plan for mass deportation in no uncertain terms.
And all that starts on January 21st. Yeah! And we're going to start right here in Chicago, Illinois.
I love it. I love it. Bring it. We need that. People need to know that this is a country with laws.
More than 50,000 migrants have arrived in Chicago since August of 2022, stretching the city's financial resources and the patience of many of its residents.
We don't have the money to be supporting so many people coming in at such a great number.
Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson has repeatedly vowed to protect the city's sanctuary status and the migrants that it has welcomed. Border Czar Tom Homan came with a message for the mayor.
If he impedes us, if he knowingly harbors and conceals an illegal alien, I will prosecute him.
And while Homan says there are no plans for family separation, President Trump's immigration surrogate offered this blunt take.
You can either take the child home with you, or they can stay here. But you don't get a pass.
A spokesperson for Governor Pritzker said Illinois will face countless attacks from the Trump administration, but instead of responding, they will continue to lead the state with what they say is competence, not chaos.
If your Chicago mayor doesn't want to help, he can step aside. But if he impedes us, if he knowingly harbors and conceals an illegal alien, I will prosecute him.
President-elect Trump's new border czar says mass deportation efforts will begin right here in Chicago and issues a warning to Mayor Johnson.
And that's not all. He had harsh words for others, the mayor, as well as Governor J.B. Pritzker.
Sylvia Perez joins us now with more.
Yeah, his name is Tom Homan, and he's Trump's hand-picked man for border czar. He recently spoke at a Northwest Side GOP holiday party that you just saw and told the crowd he plans on verifying the status of asylum seekers and, as you heard, arresting anyone who is found harboring migrants who they are looking for, including Chicago's own mayor. He called out both Johnson and Governor Pritzker, saying he wants to meet with them, but the invitation came with some harsh words.
Chicago's in trouble because your mayor sucks and your governor sucks.
Now, we spoke with Chicago Alderman Ray Lopez, who met with Homan privately. He says the messaging may have been too harsh, but Pritzker and Johnson should be working with the federal government to deport migrants who are breaking the law.
If you are here and undocumented and trying to go about your business, then let's figure something out. But if you are here choosing to engage in gang activity, murder, drugs, prostitution, human trafficking, or sex crimes against minors, then absolutely, your number has come.
Governor Pritzker's office had this to say about Homan's comments. It is no secret that Illinois will face countless baseless attacks over the next 4 years from the Trump administration. Rather than responding to every ridiculous boast from Trump lackeys, Governor Pritzker is focused on what he was focused on during the first Trump term, leading our state with competence instead of chaos. Homan, by the way, was acting director of Immigration and Customs Enforcement during Trump's first administration and is known as the architect of the Trump administration's zero tolerance policy. Scott?
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen? I cannot wait till that day comes. And when they start doing this, I want to see Pritzker out. Man, Pritzker ain't going to be nowhere. I mean, unless there's some donuts or something like that. He's not going to be nowhere. And Brandon Johnson, come on now. Stop the cap. Stop lying. I want to see if they're going to be out there when Pritzker's there. You got to go through me and Brandon Johnson. You are caring more about these illegals than you are your own Chicagoans. And I'll raise you another one. A lot of blacks who thought that you were going to be the coming to get in there and help them out with certain situations that was going on there. For example, they were tired of the crimes that are going on in Chicago. They're tired of the robberies, little babies losing their innocent lives, gangs and thugs terrorizing neighborhoods and things like that. They thought you were going to go in there and try to help that. But what do? You go up there and get rid of the very system in Chicago that if a gunshot went off, it'd be able to pinpoint the location, get some resources there to tackle violence and everything like that. And what do? You take that away. Then you lied to the Chicago people. I'm not going to raise the taxes. I'm going to be a mayor. I'm not going to raise the taxes. I will never raise the taxes. What did he do? He raised the taxes on y'all and said, well, if I don't do this, people are not going to have jobs. I'd rather raise the taxes so people can keep their jobs. No, the reason why taxes are being raised right now because you, being the sanctuary city, are caring more about those illegals than you are your own people. And I'm not talking about black. I'm talking about Chicagoans. Anyway, we're going to have two things that's going to go on here. We're going to see who's calling who's bluff. But I tell you what, no matter what, I'm going to call if Mr. Homan, which I think he is, but if he gets in there and don't do what he said he's going to do, I'm going to call out that tough man bluff bull crap if it comes to that. Same time, let's see what Pritzker and Brandon Johnson does, because if and when they don't do anything, I'm going to be here to rub that goddamn on Himalayan salt, that kosher salt, that sea salt, that iodinized salt in those open wounds of you up there who tried to take up for them. No, he gonna do yes thing. They ain't gonna let. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna be there waiting to rub it in and laughing in your face. I'm going to rub it in. But until that time comes, folks, all we can just sit back and do is just kind of anticipate and speculate. That being said, you guys all let me know what you think about Mr. Homan going up there and actually putting his word out in their face and calling him out. Leave it in the comment section after this video, and don't forget to do what you guys see in that cloud right there. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're trying to hit 450 before the end of the year. If you know somebody that would benefit from watching my channel, all you have to do is go into your phone, go on your contact list, and just let them know about this channel, Modern Renaissance Man, and encourage them to subscribe. And if and when they do subscribe, tell them to leave a comment saying, hey, my buddy told me to subscribe to your channel, yada, yada, peanut butter, okay? Appreciate it. If you would like to see the next video that I'm going to be doing in chronological order, it's going to be up here. Things that I do is a variety on this channel, which most likely is going to be reaction videos because that's the most requested is here. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.